Is a normal, just regular December documented layout that I am going to make, and I am using the sketch there from Janessa Franco for Paper Issues. It is one of their challenges of their sketches. And then I did the word fall from the Scrap Room challenge. Every month the team comes up with a word or whatever, and then you go ahead and you make different things from each letter. So I did F, it's fibers. So you will see me bring in ribbon and twine. You can see me writing it right there so that I know what I'm doing. And then A is for the acrylic piece. And then I am using Colorcast Designs Happy Day. And then the L is the lights, which is stickers. And then the other L, I have line and pattern paper. So I have a bunch of pattern papers that have got a ton of lines, and that is where that is coming into play. And even this one's got lines. I use the L pretty, I guess, loosely, but when I was looking through the collection that I am using for this particular layout, I was like, this is gonna work. So there are a bunch of strips, and then this one strip off to the side, and I keep pretty closely to the sketch that I am following for that one. Now the collection that I am using is Cartabella, and let me tell you, I remember why I like to dislike Cartabella to like Cartabella. So some of the collection came from the Scrap Room, and that they used a Cartabella Christmas Village. And then I do a seasonal thing from Scrapbooking, Cards Today, whatever that, it's now digital, but whatever, the one where we could do different holiday type stuff. And so I signed up for where they send me a quarterly kit, and then we do a bunch of stuff in their Facebook page. So this was part of their winter one, and it worked out pretty well for me because obviously the Scrap Room also sent out, and because I am part of their design team, I get their paper pad, their extra pattern paper pad, add-on, the embellishment add-on, and then the flavors of the month. So I combined all of it together to be able to use it on my December documented. Now, you are going to hear me talk on my page, at least on my YouTube page, regarding how I made a big old boo-boo on my layout when I was looking for photos. I did not realize that when I made one of my photos up for the design team for the Scrap Room, I grabbed the 2024 when I wasn't done with 2023. So I'm going back through all of my 2023 and getting them knocked out. So I was able to, over Thanksgiving break, just enjoy my Thanksgiving and scrapbooked a ton with one of my crafty friends. And we stayed up almost every night just scrapbooking, and she got a lot done, I got a lot done, and I've been able to do quite a bit of scrapbooking over Thanksgiving break. So I've got quite a bit coming up, to the hope that when I did this voiceover, I was three layouts in on editing. So these are just going to go up. So hopefully I can come up with enough randomness, along with talking about what I'm doing in the layouts, because I want to get these up and into you guys so that you have some inspiration throughout the month of December. Now, I am using the Shimmers Christmas Cheer. I have a little bin that I keep all of my Christmassy stuff, and I put it all together so that I can just keep it, and then I get that bin out during the Christmas season or when I'm doing my holiday stuff, and then I put it away and I leave it all in there. So this title is from Colorcast Designs, and I'm going to use Happy Day because I don't do a lot of baking and stuff. I do more cooking for like suppers and stuff. Baking is not my forte. That's my husband, but I will do it. So I made up these cookies, and then this is the hot cocoa cinnamon rolls, but I made it into a Christmas tree like 1 or 2 days before. I know I was on leave. I just made it up because I knew I didn't have to go into my other job for MSS. And so I know I made them one day. So that is what I'm working on here. And then obviously I did do my splatters and all of that. This is where I do not like Cartabella. Their little stickers that they have in these. Now, this part what came from the scrap room, that doesn't matter. They like to not come off that with papers. Then, when you go grab the other stickers, they're so thinly made that then those tear. I am over it when it comes to Cartabella. But, when I get them in a design team and I get them in a kit, I'm going to use it up. It's not like I'm not going to use it. So, there we are. And I know that you can't really see on camera the word happy day, but in the still shots and then in like in real life, you can see the word happy day. So I am just putting together everything that you see there. So at this moment, I have done the acrylic piece, which is from Colorcast Designs. It's the happy day. I have done the light stickers and the lines. The lines, you can see them in the green. You can see them in this brown pattern paper. And then the lights are those stickers. And then you will see how I bring in the twine when I pull out the bigger lights that I have to add to this. So it's not just this string of lights as my L. So yeah, I'm going through all of just trying to figure out what I want to do here. And this is where I pull out the fibers. So now I have done all of the letters for the Scrap Room's November challenge for their letters. And you can go in and find all of that information when you are part of their group. They have a ton of that there. So that is where I get that. Even though that I am part of the design team, I typically give the Freaky Fast Friday formula, and then I do the sketch, and then I haven't had a chance to really do any of the other challenges, like the word challenges that she comes up with, and some of the other stuff that's in the group. So just make sure that you go check out the group. I'll link it all down below, since I do use some of their stuff in here, or some of her collections that I was given for the month of November. And since I filmed this in November and stuff, I went back and used all of that. And then obviously this is going up on December 1st. So welcome to the December madness of whatever anybody calls it. So December daily, December documented. I'm more of a December documented. I don't take a picture every day. That is ludicrous to me. I just can't. That would send me into a tizzy pin. But I am definitely one of them that do document a little bit more about Christmas. I've gotten to enjoy doing this. And then around January, you will hear me say, like I do every year, that I'm sick and tired of looking at the Christmas colors, and that is it. Since I have taken pretty much a big day, like a year off, and I've only done the 2 layouts per month for my design team of the scrap room, I'm excited to be back doing this. I have now gotten to a good place and everything like that to be able to do what I love to do, which is scrapbooking, obviously. And with Bree and I, that's my friend, that we scrapbook together, and we do a lot of Google Meets or Facebook Meets, and we discuss and make sure that we do all of this. So let me talk about these brats. Let me discuss this with y'all. So I have this silent setter. I've had it for years. I think it was back in the early 2000s that I got it, when brads were a thing with this. Now, why can Echo Park not get on board with everyone else to put these things on. Like why? Why am I still doing this? Every other company, I can think of 3 of them, Simple Stories is one of them, that will just put make it look like a Brad, but put a foam sticker in there. Echo Park, I know will never hear this, but if you do hear this, please get with the times. Not that I don't mind using my setter, because it is pretty easy to use, obviously, as you could tell there. It's just the point. Let's not. So that's just my rant for the end. So I am coming to the end here. You will see me pretty much finish up. Still shots are coming up. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Do all that YouTube-y stuff, all of that fun stuff. Check everything linked down below that I can. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe and have a wonderful holiday season. Talk to you soon. Bye.